Everything starts the same way. Calm, controlled, familiar. Players are moving in rhythm, passing the ball like they've done 1,000 times. But football has a strange way of hiding moments inside normality, just the beginning of something unexpected. The ball travels across the pitch, slow at first, then faster, and everyone already assumes they know what will happen next. But that assumption, that feeling of certainty, is usually where football changes direction. And then, something shifts. Not loudly, not dramatically, just enough to break expectation. A touch is slightly off, a reaction comes a fraction late, or the ball behaves in a way no one predicted, and suddenly, everything feels different. But that wasn't even the real moment yet, because what happens next changes everything. The play continues, but now there's tension. Even if nobody says it, you can feel it. Something is off. The timing doesn't match anymore. The rhythm is gone. Players hesitate for a split second, just a split second. But in football, that happens. A moment that doesn't follow logic, a movement that feels almost impossible. At first, nobody reacts properly because the brain is still trying to understand what just happened. Even the players freeze for a moment, like the game itself forgot what it was supposed to do. And that's when it becomes clear. This is not normal football anymore. But wait, the reaction is only just beginning. Now everything changes at once. The crowd reacts first. A wave of noise spreads instantly. Not organized, not controlled, just pure reaction. Players look around, some confused, some laughing in disbelief, some completely frozen. Because what just happened doesn't fit into expectation. It doesn't match training, it doesn't match logic, and yet it happened anyway. This is the part most people remember. Not just the action, but the reaction that follows it. Because reaction is where truth appears in football. But even this moment is not the end. Now the game tries to continue. It is different. The rhythm is broken, and when football loses rhythm, it becomes unpredictable. Appears. Almost identical setup, same kind of situation, but the outcome, and that's when you start noticing a pattern. Or rather, the lack of a pattern. Because these are not normal highlights. These are moments that feel like errors in reality. But football doesn't stop. It keeps moving, even when nothing makes sense. And that's what makes it fascinating. Think about how rare this actually is. In thousands of matches, across years of football, moments like this are almost impossible to repeat. That's why they stand out. That's why they go viral. That's why people replay them again and again, because they don't feel real. They feel like accidents of timing, like reality briefly lost control. And yet, they happened. Captured, recorded, shared. But the most interesting part is this. Even after watching them multiple times, they still don't feel normal. There's something about unpredictability that keeps people watching. Because if everything was predictable, football would lose its magic. But these moments, these strange, rare, unexpected outcomes, they remind us that anything can happen at any second, in any match, to any player. And that uncertainty is what makes it exciting. But even now, we are not done yet. As the video continues, more situations appear, each one different, each one unexpected, each one adding to the feeling that nothing is truly predictable. A save that shouldn't be possible, a goal that defies angle, a mistake that becomes history. And every time, the reaction is the same. Confusion first, then realization, then disbelief. And that cycle repeats again and again. Because football doesn't follow rules the way we expect it to. It follows moments. One thing becomes clear. Football is not just about skill. It's not just about tactics. It's not even just about winning. It's about moments too strange to be planned. Moments that stay in memory long after the match ends. And maybe that's why people never stop watching. Because deep down, everyone is waiting for the next impossible moment. The next 1 in a trillion moment. Follow for more football moments and stories.